Look, anyone who's listened to us over the years knows my views on USAID. It's basically been used by the US government for regime change operations since
That
JFK
too.
created it in the early 60s.
Right.
But you're unlikely to hear anything about that in the media coverage of USAID.
That's the dirty
Uh,
side of it.
Christian Ruth from University of Florida, who studies America's foreign relations history,
Right.
he says a well known development economist, Walt Rostow, who served in Kennedy's administration, was among the experts who argued that the Soviet Union could easily influence poor countries in Latin America, Africa, and Asia. It was possible, Rostow argued, to help these countries grow their economies and become more modern,
Yeah.
meaning keep them out of the Soviet trading bloc.
Right.
So, as we've said many times on our Cold War show over the years, the Cold War was really a battle between economic blocs. It
Mhm.
gets framed as a battle between ideologies, the good guys versus the bad guys. That's all propaganda.
Right.
It was about two massive trading blocs. The old world trading blocs that the United Kingdom had, the French had, the Spanish had been destroyed between the late 1800s, the Spanish American War, through to World War II. There's a period of 60 years when those old world trading blocs were essentially dismantled.
Yeah.
The only countries really left in a position to build new trading blocs, the United States and the Soviet Union.
Mhm.
And so it was a battle between these two trading blocs. And the US has been using USAID to covertly try and overthrow regimes who refuse to bend the knee to the US since the early 60s.
Right.
They call it helping people exercise their fundamental rights and freedoms.
Mm.
But really, what it's about is covertly destabilizing governments and countries and economies where they're not fully part of the US trading bloc. And
Right.
it does do a lot of aid work, and that provides it with a legitimate front.
Exactly.
All if you have a dry cleaning business that's really a front for money laundering for the mob, you also do dry cleaning.
You have to.
Someone looks around, it looks like it's a dry cleaning business, but out the back,
Right.
Gus Fring is cooking meth in the basement, right? But it's not obvious when you walk through the front door that that's what's going on.